Hello and welcome back to the old realms, and we're in a siege. Yeah, I'm actually in a siege. Now, here's the funny thing. I actually did a little bit of, shall we say, managing of my game installation. And basically what I did was I just deleted all the shaders again. I updated my BLSE. If you don't know what BLSE is, well, basically it's just it's like Butterloader launcher. So it's just a different launcher, so not the native one. And I'm actually using that now. So I'm actually kind of hoping that, because I was using BLSE before, but I wanted to try and use something a little bit more up to date. So I just updated that, and I'm now using the extended version rather than the regular native version of BLSE. So it's just got, you know, a little bit of extra something something. Hopefully that's going to make a bit of a difference. I actually want to get over to where the ballista is. Oh. You know, this is when I really wish I had a massive amount of athletic skill, because if I had more athletic skill, I could probably have strong legs at this point, and having strong legs is absolutely fantastic. It would really make a huge difference. The enemy does have some siege equipment, unfortunately, but obviously I can't destroy that. You know, I mean, I could have gone into an ambush. That would have been something that I could have done, but that's the thing. I'm kind of thinking to myself right now that what I would like to do is try to get some engineering skill. Wow, this ballista is not even protected. Look at this thing. It's literally going to get killed instantly. If I try to use this, I'm going to get killed instantly while using it. What do you bet? Okay, well, they destroyed that. That's nice. Okay, let's actually see if I can get a bit of a snipey snipe action going on here. Oh, I didn't hit anything. Oh, of course I didn't. Oh, they're all retreating. Are you serious? Don't run away, sirs. I literally came in here just to get some engineering skill. Are you serious right now? Oh, I can't believe it. I literally cannot believe it. They ran away when they only took 170 casualties. I am so surprised, but I am actually more surprised that we actually managed to partake in a battle without it crashing. So I'm actually kind of hoping that maybe what I've done has made a bit of a difference. But as I say, I think maybe what happened before with my installation, because a number of people have actually told me that they're not crashing at all. So I'm kind of thinking to myself, hey, you know what? It's probably my installation. So I thought, hey, okay, I'm just going to go back, do everything that I can from scratch, and see maybe whether there's something that is not working correctly. Like, for example, my BLSE launcher. I thought that might actually be the thing that is causing a bit of a problem there. Anyway, we're going to take the prisoners, I guess. I mean, I'm actually not entirely sure whether I should even bother taking the prisoners. I think I'll probably take the higher tier ones. And I think I'll probably just leave it at that, to be honest. I don't think I'm going to be taking anything more than this. I might be able to get some veteran artillery crew. Let's get some of these. Now, someone actually did mention that the veteran artillery crew and generally other artillery crews, they can also use cannons. It's just having a decent amount of them. So that's obviously a bit of a problem for me, because I basically don't have any of either type. I have very few. I have one master engineer, as you can see, and I have 2 veteran artillery crew. So that is really making a huge difference, and that very well might be the case why we can't use cannons, at least. Anyway, yeah, so I have 841,000. I think someone actually said that that's not that much money, but here's the thing. If you just think about, if you take 841,000 and you take a look at how much money I have here, because I literally have that much. I mean, I have insane amounts of stuff in my inventory right here. And I don't know, leveling up my forces, I think that's pretty good. You know what? Okay, fine. We'll get to 1 million. How about that? We'll get to 1 million in cash, and then I will start donating our items. So a little bit of a compromise there. Anyway, these guys are defeated. I'm not sure if they're going to go back in. Oh, look at this. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. We get to recruit some more of those guys. Okay, so that's going to be fun. I didn't level up, unfortunately. I would love to have the 40% chance to recruit an extra unit of the same type free of charge, because apparently someone told me that this applies to pretty much every single unit. I'm going to be recruiting these guys just because I can do that. And we're going to go into the garrison here, and we're just going to place this guy. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's barely any people here. Okay, so we're just going to take a bunch of veteran artillery crew. shall we say, barely any space in the dungeon right there. So otherwise they were just going to let them all go. And we certainly don't want that to happen, do we? Anyway, let's go over to the trade screen here because I am over encumbered, or we will be very, very soon. And then I won't be able to fast travel back to Whiterun. So that's going to be really, really bad. And look at what we got going here. We got 35,000 literally just from regular goods. And I'm talking about trade goods here. I haven't even sold any of my... any of my horse armor yet. I mean, you could take a look here. Look at this. Look at how easy that is. Yeah, we are literally just rolling in cash right here. Just from the pure things that I have in my inventory. You could see here. Oh, wow. Look at this. Lordly plate boots. They're actually better than what I had. Okay. Haha. Well, that's nice. Bunch of really, really cool stuff there. I'm actually wondering whether I should... Yeah, we should probably upgrade our friends here as well, because we do have the ability to do that. So why not? Let's do that. Let's do this. There we go. It's about time that they actually get some upgrades, to be honest, because, well, it's been some time. This guy actually doesn't have terrible stuff. I mean, his boots could use a bit of an upgrade, of course, as well as his shoulders. But apart from that, he seems to actually be slightly good, you know, slightly okay. He can wear an engineer's hat, even though that looks not so in keeping with his character, but... Whatever the case, there we go. Okay, so we're just going to sell this. There's a bunch of stuff here as well. And look at that. We've got 73,000. Yes, indeed. 73,000. That's pretty crazy. All right. So thank you to the loyalty, because obviously we now have forgiveness of debts. So this is absolutely insane. And basically what I can do is I can literally just build everything that I want now. And I'm not going to have to worry about loyalty ever again. And that's the reason why forgiveness of debts is absolutely amazing. Okay, so wait a second. Where did this army go? Oh, okay, they're coming back in. Okay. My my spotting skill or scouting skill is apparently not actually amazing, so that is making a bit of a difference here. But yeah, we can only hope that they are not going to make peace too easily. And if I do need to, then I will be... I'm just going to save, because I've done a whole bunch of stuff, and I don't want it to crash and then me lose all the progression. So that would be kind of sad. Anyway, so yeah. We're basically just gonna... oh yeah, I have to rebuild all this stuff, don't I? Yeah, I have to rebuild all this. Okay, so I'm just gonna build catapults here, because it's highly unlikely I'm even gonna be getting to go in to the siege defense, because obviously we were in the siege defense just then, and you saw exactly what happened. We just got absolutely murdered by their wonderful retreat. I never would have expected myself to get absolutely murdered by the retreat, you know? That is exactly what happened, though, which is funny. Anyway, yeah, we should be completely fine here as well. Hopefully my engineering is going to do a decent enough job. I mean, these guys really have very low engineering as well. They're taking a long time to actually do anything. Yeah, so military planner, I know I've taken this in a previous episode as well, but obviously it crashed then, so we were unable to save that particular, you know, that particular choice. But yeah, let's actually see what happens here, because I'm thinking to myself, maybe we will actually just go and ambush them. Maybe we will just go ahead and do that. I'm thinking maybe that would be a fun idea. Yeah, sure. Why not? Why not? Okay, let's do it. And we'll see what happens. Personally, for me as well, by the way, I actually prefer the sledgehammer over the vampire hammer. The vampire hammer has not been particularly useful on horseback so far. I think this thing is much, much better for close quarters combat, and I'm talking about, you know, the obvious, which is indeed sieges, and things that are a little bit more, you know, not requiring the reach as much. You know what I mean? That's really going to make all the difference in the world. Anyway, this guy really needs to die. Oh, wow. He's literally taking bullets like candy, as you might expect. Ooh, nice. Hit both of those at the same time. That's nice. And if I can just continue to get some kills here, I will be very pleased, because we do need to get our gunpowder skill to... I don't even know what the final perk is. I really should have taken a look at that, to be honest, because that's kind of half the fun, isn't it? You know, having a look at something that you are eventually going to get, at least I hope so. And we've already destroyed their battering ram there, so that's nice. And, you know, seeing how powerful that perk actually is. So, yeah, I should probably go ahead and do that. We're actually doing a fantastic job of destroying their siege. I'm very surprised about that, to be honest. Usually my friends are not great at that, actually. They are... sometimes a mixed bag, to be honest. Whenever they go and ambush the opponent, they always seem to be a little bit like, well, okay, you know, they're fine, but they're never usually you know, super good at what they do when it comes to actually murdering things. So we're just going to do that. Just going to kill them and then retreat. And then we'll see what they actually end up doing now. Because obviously, what we could do is we could sally out. I'm not sure if I really want to do that. Because, as I said before, if we don't have any engineers or artillery or anything like that, so it's going to be not great for us to go in. Because then we're not going to have that support. But that's the funny thing. I'm not entirely sure if it's necessary. Because we are... Well, actually, no. We are not outnumbering them. I mean, we are outnumbering them, but... I mean, in terms of combat strength, of course, not in numbers, but, you know, we are eventually going to need to attack. They're being attacked by some cult. Did you see that? That was hilarious. They were being attacked by some cultists. A band of, like, what, 20 or something like that? Okay. I'm not entirely sure what they were doing there, but that's very, very funny indeed. All right, so I'm actually going to let them go into the siege if they want to do that. I will literally just let them go into the siege. I'm going to let them build some catapults and stuff like that as well, because as people have said, it is actually doable for you to go in and actually get a good amount of skill from using the ballista/catapult. And I'm kind of thinking, you know what? I wouldn't mind doing that. I would not mind doing that at all. So, you know what I'm actually going to do? I'm going to move this into the reserve, and we're going to build a ballista right there. Let's hope that the ballista actually gets built before we... Or should I say, before they decide to go in. If they decide to go in, that is. Maybe they're not going to do it, you know? Maybe they're literally just going to leave us the way it is. And is there a peace agreement? No peace agreement just yet. Okay, I'm very pleased about that, because that is one thing that I fear more than anything else right now. The peace agreement. Because if they do the peace agreement, we're going to have to declare war again. We're going to have to force their hand. And that's always irritating, you know? Oh, dear. Well, yeah, they're dead. I mean, okay, fine. You know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna save again then. Just gonna save again then, and we're gonna go. We're gonna go, and we're gonna sally out, and we're gonna see what we can do, because I'm obviously not actually included in this, which is quite funny. Why am I? Okay, I still have no idea about the sally out mechanics, to be honest, because they're already in a battle with this amazingly large army of our allies, and yet I'm not able to join that battle with our allies, and instead I am now separate from them, and we are joining with the militia from the fief. I feel that seems like a little bit of a weird mix there. I don't know why that would be the case. That sounds super, super strange. Oh well, whatever the case, we should hopefully be okay here. That's very much a, not a given. Let's just say that. It's not a given. Okay, so mortar, I think, is much more fun. So we're going to actually do the mortar here. And we should probably tell our cavalry to go after these guys. And tell them to kill those. There we go. And then we're going to make sure that these fellows are standing apart. They're actually on a pretty nice hill right now, so I'm quite happy about that. And as you can see, we do have our artillery people actually doing their jobs. These are veteran artillery crews, you can see there. And I'm kind of hoping that they're going to continue to do their job. They seem pretty fantastic as it is. Have they already eliminated the enemy's cavalry? No, they haven't. Oh, okay, that's... Why are they not doing that? Oh, do I have to do engage? Do I have to do actual engage right there? Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So it seems like I was actually doing it wrong this entire time. It's a new system, so obviously I have to learn how that works, but... Yeah, anyway, my cavalry are going to go after those fellows, and what about these guys? I'm just going to have them go over there and kill those. There we go, and hopefully my archers will be able to deal with these fellows as well at the same time. Alright, so I actually don't have the ability to place anything else, so I might as well just go ahead and use my gunpowder. Oh yeah, we're getting some nice kills with the mortar here. Love that. Can we get some more of that, please? Oh, look at the amount of damage. The amount of damage that is currently being dealt. Oh, yeah, I love that. Yeah, someone actually said that maybe the grenades are going to be in that... I think it's like a halfling town, isn't it? Or something like that? I'm actually not entirely sure, but basically the town that gets eliminated, or should we say the faction that gets eliminated really early on in any playthrough. that is the thing that might have some grenades. I'm not entirely sure. So maybe we'll go over there if we can at some point, and we'll check it out. Because I'm kind of antsy for some grenades. That would be pretty fun. Okay, so they're actually still fighting over there. Weirdly enough, I'm not sure why they're still fighting. Right. And who are those guys over there? That's the... Oh, they don't have a marker. Okay, they don't have a marker. Right, okay. Well, we're going to have to just put them into auto-delegate then. We'll just put these guys into auto-delegate. Can we actually do damage to these fellows? No, we can't. No, we can't. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to have to do something here then. Just going to have to shoot these fellows. Look at that. The amount of damage. I love that. I love it whenever anything has any kind of penetration, like a spell or a bullet or something like that. It's always so incredibly fun because you just get to see so much more damage. And it's kind of how it might be, you know what I mean? Like, it just really makes a huge difference. The overall satisfaction that you're going to feel from that as well, it's great. Absolutely fantastic. So yeah, anyway, I guess I might as well tell my infantry to charge in. I'm actually not entirely sure whether that's even a good idea. Wow, we've got some mortar strikes coming right next to us here. I've got to be a bit careful because... Ooh, yeah, careful of that. Did you see that? Yeah, that guy was really aiming for us right there. That was not going to be a very pleasant situation. Okay, there we go. We can just kill those as best we can. I'm going to need to switch to my petty heal here. Just try and heal myself. Let's reload. Oh, I actually already reloaded? Really? That was fast. Okay, how are we doing so far? I feel like we're actually doing fine. Is it just me? I think we're actually doing fine. So I think I can probably just chill here. And we probably don't have to worry too much about this. Let me actually just see here real quick. Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to put everyone into auto-delegate, if we can. Hopefully that's going to work. And we're just going to continue doing damage to the enemy's artillery crews. I'm not entirely sure if that's even a really good use of my time, to be honest. Okay, what are these guys doing? Are you literally just standing there? Is this mine? These are not mine. What? These are not mine? These are mine. What? Okay, wait a minute. They should probably just go ahead and do that. Okay. That was weird. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. It was like they were told not to do anything, but I actually thought I told them to do stuff. Oh, well, whatever. You know, it happens. It happens. Okay. We should be fine now. We should be absolutely fine. I really should actually get my vampire mace out and do some damage with that. I mean, you can see here that it does massive damage. Like, it really does. Like, when you can hit people, with it, yeah, they will feel it in the next years, you know. They will literally feel it. So it is really, really powerful in that regard. But unfortunately, because of its reach, it does end up being a little bit less useful on horseback. Oh. Did I just... Did I just get killed by a cannon? I think so. I think so. That was the cannon right there. Yeah, okay, I guess I can only blame myself, to be honest. I can literally only blame myself. I think I was running right in front of the cannon, so that really made a huge difference. Anyway, I'm not going to jinx anything right now, but I think you may have noticed that something hasn't happened this time around, so I'm actually very pleased about that. And we are victorious. Look at that. We are victorious. Fantastic. Look at that. 100 renown. Very nice indeed. I actually ended up only losing 4 units total, which basically means that my medic is basically doing the utmost right now. Really, really nice. Okay, so we'll just send our troops in to finish off the rest, and we're going to gain another 100 renown from the second round of battle, even though we only had to fight 8 of them. So we got double the renown, basically, for the entirety of that fight. Fantastic. That's great. That is absolutely wonderful. But the thing is, me taking all of these guys prisoner, I'm getting a little bit worried about that. Because if we take all of them prisoner, you know what's going to happen, right? You know what's going to happen? Yeah, they're going to make peace. They're going to make peace as soon as possible. And that is something that as I've said, you know, I'm not really wanting that. I'm not really wanting that one bit. Because if they make peace, the inevitable is going to happen where we just have no enemies to fight, and it's going to be sad. It's going to be a sad, sad experience indeed. Because we want enemies. We want enemies. We want to be able to, you know, inflict the maximum damage, get the maximum amount of renown, and so on and so forth. You know, that's what we want. Anyway, I'm thinking I'm probably just going to sell everything here. Oh, yeah. Also, I should probably get some more musket balls, shouldn't I? That's probably what I should do. I should probably get some more ammunition to make it so that I can just do even more damage with my weapon, with my firearm here, because as it stands, I'm never using my shield. I don't know whether you noticed that, but I don't actually use my shield that often. So I'm thinking to myself, yeah, actually, you know what? That might make sense. Wait a minute, where are the musket balls? I just bought them, but they're not showing up here. Okay. It's kind of weird. Maybe I need to go into my inventory separately or something like that. Ah, there we go. There they are. Oh, I actually have 87 of them. Oh, never mind. I didn't even need to buy them. Ugh. Okay, I'm an imbecile. Sorry about that. Okay, I had no idea. I really had no idea that I had so many. Alright. Well, that's fine then, I guess. Okay, so yeah, now we have double the ammunition, so that's absolutely fantastic. That means that we're going to be able to just basically shoot infinitely, almost, because it's going to take a long, long time for us to run out. And I can just sell the rest of our stuff here. I can just basically sell everything. I think I could probably sell everything here, but I just want to be a little bit careful. Don't really want to, you know, rush into anything too quickly here. And we are also, of course, going to be bankrupting the bankrupting the marketplace once again, really, really easily, in fact. Okay, so there's a workshop under construction right there. We can actually just wait here for some time. Oh yeah, I should also save. Just in case, you know, just in case. Because as I said, in the battle, we haven't crashed yet. So it may very well be that the reason why I was crashing is because of BLSC, because I hadn't updated the version of that launcher with the minor hotfix that Tailworlds made to the beta branch of the game. That might have been the case. I don't know for certain, but that might have been the case, because as you saw in the previous episodes, or shall we say the previous series, I basically had no problems whatsoever with crashing. I mean, yeah, it crashed like every couple of episodes, but that's hours and hours of gameplay, so usually, you know, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, that's a big problem, but yeah, that is very different from how it's been so far in this one for some reason. Anyway, so let's actually have a look here. Yeah, so we need to give him Hinrik needs to be a party leader. There we go. He's going to go off and do that. And oh, look at that, we got some more of these guys. Oh yes, give me more of these. Okay, I actually don't have enough space, unfortunately, so let me see what I can do here. I'm just gonna level up these fellows. Yes, more demigriffs, I guess. And we're just going to get rid of some of these lower tier troops. I could put them in the garrison, but there's only 2 of them, so I don't really care. Oh, are you serious? Okay, wait a minute. I'm going to have to get rid of something else. Okay, what about tier 3s? Do I have any tier 3s? Do I have any tier 4s? No, I do not have any tier 4. Ah, I have one of these guys. Is that enough? Yeah, that's enough. Okay. That's absolutely fine. So we can take back those. Okay, great. That is wonderful. So what we should do now is we should go on the offensive, don't you think? I think we should go on the offensive. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to go into the dungeon here. And of course, as you might expect, we will probably be taking a couple of people here. And then we will be placing all of the vassals into the keep. I'm going to be trying to persuade a couple of people to join us as well. And we should go over to the tavern too, because what we need to do is we need to obviously make sure that we don't sell anything that we want to keep. So I'm just going to sell all these guys. There we go. And I'm going to keep these fellows, because obviously they're going to become, hopefully, our friends at some point in the near future. Like now, for example. I mean, well, I can't actually do that now, but maybe what I could do is actually just go into the garrison here and just transfer a couple of people, because even though I don't really want to transfer people, I feel like maybe this is the only way that I can really do it. Ah, this is so sad. This is so incredibly sad, you know, because I'm thinking to myself, oh, I really, really badly want more party size, but it's kind of difficult to do that at the best of times. Well, I only have 3 prisoners that can actually join me, so I might as well just literally go ahead with this. And we'll go into a siege or something like that, and the siege will hopefully kill off a couple. I mean, not hopefully, but you know what I mean. It's probably gonna make sense for us to just do that, because we'll probably suffer some casualties at least, possibly. Anyway, let's have a look and see exactly what's going on here. Okay, we have, there's an Empire Spear. That would be really cool if we were a polearm user, but we are not. So that's probably not going to be very useful for us. What else do we have available here? Engineer's uniform. Yeah, not much else for us, actually. And we're going to be taking Shield Breaker in our perks right here, and we're also going to be taking, well, probably plus 10% to range damage, even though I am actually killing things really, really quickly, or at least I think I'm killing things quickly with my rifle, but I don't know. It can always be better, I suppose, right? It can always be better. Okay, so yeah, gunpowder, we actually did get to 250, so we can now take either Steel Terror or Pack It In. When you're using a multi-projectile gunpowder weapon, increase the number of projectiles by 50%. Multi-projectile? What does that mean? Does that mean a shotgun? Is that a shotgun, or are we talking about the weapon that I'm currently using? Because I'm not sure if I understand the wording on this accurately enough. But I'm kind of thinking that we'll just try it out and we'll see, because artillery and heavy gunpowder weapons deal plus 10% morale damage in battle. This is obviously great and everything, but I mean, this is actually pretty good. I mean, the secondary effect is actually really good too, because artillery crews and engineers in your party become unbreakable due to morale loss. So in other words, they're never going to retreat from a battle. So that's absolutely fantastic. But I'm going to take Pack It In because I'm kind of interested to see whether that actually increases the damage of my rifle, because it is technically a multi-projectile gunpowder weapon, but it doesn't fire things at the same time. You see? It doesn't fire like a shotgun fires buckshot, for example. So yeah, that's obviously a thing. Anyway, piercing shots is the final perk in the gunpowder tree, which is your shots ignore 50% of enemy armor, and troops using gunpowder weapons penetrate shields with their What? Okay, we definitely need to get that. We need to get that as soon as possible, don't we? Alright, so what else do we want to go for? Well, I should probably go for more leadership, shouldn't I? Because, as I said, actually, wait a minute. Oh, this doesn't give me any party size. Uplifting Spirit gives me party size. I guess I'm going to go for Steward skill then, because that obviously gives me party size. And obviously, as a result of me getting this final career point, we now have everything unlocked, and we have that 40% chance to recruit an extra unit, which applies to every single piece of recruitment in the game. So that's obviously going to be extremely useful for us if we're attempting to recruit from regiments of renown and so on and so forth. So that's really going to be really, really fun. Alright, so I actually think I will level up my engineering skill a little bit, because I would eventually like to have... Oh no, peace agreement, no! No, there's a peace agreement! There is literally a peace agreement. Okay, fine, we can't actually go for the trebuchets. Unfortunately, the peace agreement is going to come in really, really soon. I am not going to be able to influence this at all, because most of them will want it. Most of my people will want it, that is. And of course, the enemy is going to want it. So, yeah, this is going to be really, really bad. I'm actually wondering whether I should just go straight in. Do you think I can actually go straight in and actually succeed? I'm kind of thinking not. Oh, no. Okay, you know what? We're just going to go in. We're going to go in, but I'm thinking almost certainly that we probably won't be able to get too much from this. I think we're probably going to not progress too easily here. But who knows, okay? Maybe I'm underestimating our strength. Or maybe I'm overestimating the enemy's strength. I don't know. Who knows? Hopefully that is indeed the case, but I highly doubt it. We don't have a battering ram or anything like that, so I am going to be the one that charges up here. I have really, really good strength. I mean, you know, protection and so on and so forth. So I should really be able to get up here super easily and then just murder. Just murder people. Okay, don't shoot me, sirs. Don't shoot me. I'm very busy right now. I am very busy. And I hope that I will be able to get up here without getting shot to death. But, yeah, it's me, so I'm probably going to get shot to death, aren't I? Okay, well, let's have a look-see here. Okay. No, 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 no. Don't push the ladder, sir. Don't push the ladder. I'm on it now, so, you know, you can't do that. That is illegal. Thank you. Alright, so he's actually stopping me from getting up here, which I'm not best pleased about. There we go. Now we are fine. Okay, kill him. Kill him. Yes. Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay, wait a minute. Ah, no, no. Okay, wait. We do massive damage against shields, by the way, thanks to that new perk. So that's really going to make a huge difference. I kind of want to... Okay, I'm going to heal myself. Oh, that new perk. You know that new perk that we took that actually makes it so that we don't get staggered if they do 15 damage or less? I think I'm taking 15 damage or less and I'm not getting staggered as a result. And that means I'm able to attack over and over again and they cannot stop me. So this is literally one of the greatest perks that I have ever taken, in my opinion. Because what is more annoying, okay? What is more annoying than getting staggered by an opponent like this who literally has a hand axe and a rusty one or something like that? You know, that is literally one of the most frustrating experiences in Mount & Blade, you know, literally getting stopped in your attack when you have a massive two-handed weapon and you're thinking to yourself, yeah, I'm a beast, I'm a tank, I've got a massive amount of armor on and everything, and yet this guy that does 5 damage to you with his hand axe is able to deal so much damage, 5 damage, and interrupt your swing. And that is exactly what we are immune to now. So that is absolutely fantastic. I love it. Okay, so I'm just going to continue healing myself. Unfortunately, I don't have any way of regenerating my my Winds of Magic. So that is going to be a bit of a problem. Okay, if I can just eliminate this. Oh, wow, they're being annoying. They're being annoying. Can I reload? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Okay. So I'm just going to reload real fast. Shoot this guy. Shoot this guy. Thank you. Yes, had to say it again. Get it into his head. That was... Oh, it's so funny how they face plant, you know? They're just literally face planting as I am shooting them, and they just fall down the stairs. I always find that kind of thing quite funny. Alright, so yeah. Anyway, we are hopefully going to be fine now. No, no. You're not going to push the ladder off. Did you see how he picked up the fork? And he was like, yes, I will pick up this fork and I will push the ladder away. And I'm like, no, no, you will not do that, sir. Okay, so how are we doing so far? We are doing actually not bad, surprisingly. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Oh, no, 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 no. You can't push that. Nope, you can't push that. Nope, nope. I'm gonna kill you, sir. There we go. We will not allow you to push it. Okay, I've got to be careful here. I don't have enough. Do I have enough for one more heal? Yes, I do. Okay, I have enough for one more heal. I guess I'll just use it now. I guess I'm just going to use it now, just because. That's going to get me to full HP, I think. Yeah. Okay, yeah, we should be fine here. I think we're actually good. I think we are actually good in regards to actually, you know, mounting the battlements. I don't think we're going to get dislodged from here any further. So that's really good. And maybe I can just do some damage to these guys. Oh, hello there. Oh, wow, yeah, this is not working out too well. I should probably just go down the stairs and just be, you know, just be a smart individual for once. That would probably make a bit more sense than me just doing some random thing. Thinking to myself, oh yes, I will hit this guy in a really awkward position, and you know, the standard, you know, we call it the Barney maneuver. You see, that is the thing that's going on there. It's all the way back. That's a nostalgia thing. Yeah, if you were around back then you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. You know, basically it's any stupid maneuver is the Barney maneuver. You see, that's it. So there you go. There's the explanation. That makes a great deal of sense, doesn't it? Yes, indeed. Anyway, we can hopefully continue getting kills here so that I can actually get to 300 gunpowder. That would be wonderful. Because if we can, and just think about this now, if we can get piercing shots and actually make our own forces able to penetrate shields, and I'm talking about all of our gunpowder units. Imagine that. Yeah, by the way, I think pack it in indeed does not... Wait a minute, does it give me 50% more ammunition? Because I literally just, I just thought about it now, and I don't think it does. Is it 50% more ammunition or 50% more damage? Because I seem to be doing the exact same damage, so I'm actually not entirely sure what it gives me now, because I'm a bit of an idiot. I just completely forgot. But whatever the case, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We can take a look at it after this. We've actually achieved victory, surprisingly enough. This was actually something that I quite badly wanted to do, just purely for the fact that we are now, you know, in possession of more territory, and this makes a big difference overall, because this means that when they inevitably make peace, which is coming very, very soon, then we are not going to have to worry about, you know, retaking this or taking this again when war begins shortly, because I'm probably going to be ending up doing some, you know, jiggery-pokery once again, and I'm just gonna cause war myself, you know. I'm just gonna force it, to be honest. That's probably the best possible thing that I can do. Anyway, I'm actually just gonna wait here for some time, because I am very injured, as you can see. I mean, literally, I didn't even come here with an army. This is my own, these are my own forces. I didn't come here with anyone's army. I didn't come here with an ally in any way, shape, or form. So, you know, I was taking a bit of a, well, not so much of a risk, but I was taking, you know, matters into my own hands, shall we say. Okay, so vote for the new owner. Yeah, let's do that. No, I don't want it, actually. I'm going to give it to someone else. Go give it to this woman right here. And she's going to like us quite a great deal more, which is nice. That is always good. And yeah, we can otherwise just hold our position here. So let's actually just take a quick look at the perk. We did get to 259 now as well. So yeah, it increases the number of projectiles by 50%. So yes, I believe that this is indeed for a shotgun kind of weapon. Because as you saw, it's not actually shooting multiple projectiles at once. So yeah, it is indeed yeah, it's a shotgun thing. So what I'll probably do is I'll probably respec to Steel Terror. I'm also going to be respecing to Deadeye as well, because apparently long rifles do count for this. Because my perspective on long rifles was the fact that long rifles are actually a specific type of weapon in the game. I don't know whether you know that or whatever, but yeah, long rifles are actually a specific type of weapon, and they have an archetype, and these are handguns. The thing I'm using right now is considered a handgun, not a long rifle. So that's the reason why, if you take a look at Deadeye, you can see here that you deal 30% increased damage with long rifles. Obviously, the other thing, you know, two-handed gunpowder troops in your party have their accuracy increased by 20%. That's obviously really, really good. But you also have this, which increases their, you know, their melee skill, which is also kind of good. So there's also that. But yeah, anyway, we'll just take this aid core. Why not? And yeah, apart from that, we should probably head on over to Averheim, because we're done here. This guy is attempting to... What are you going to do? What are you going to do, sir? What are you actually going to do? Okay, well, shall we make peace? I guess we should make peace. Let's do that. Yeah, we have too many enemies. Are you serious? We don't actually have too many enemies. I'm just going to abstain from the... Should I abstain from the vote? No, I'm gonna spend a huge amount here just so I can get some more relation and everything. And this is perfectly fine. We also gained a level from this too. This is actually not too bad, because we actually took both of these fiefs. And in the process, we've now split their territory too. So you could see here that they've got two towns over here, which is probably what we're going to be going ahead and attacking. Maybe in the next episode. Maybe we'll be able to do something like that. I think that would be pretty fun. And it's also going to give our own allies a little bit of a chance to recuperate, and it will give me a chance to do some stuff as well. And yeah, so I actually just want to go in here. I don't know whether we have access to long rifles or anything like that, because I might have to go over to Nuln to be able to do that. But I just kind of wanted to see whether we could... yeah, they don't have any here. Oh, that's very disappointing. Okay, I'm going to go over to Nuln real fast. Ah, and they actually have some regiments of renown available here as well. It might be really, really cool to get some of those, so why not? Trainee artillery crewmen, apprentice engineers, Iron Company guards. I guess they're all right. Why not? We might as well go for them. And let's just go into the trade screen here. I don't know whether they sell long rifles in the marketplace. or whether I need to go and speak to the master engineer. I might have to do that, so let's actually have a look. No, they are... Okay, wait. We've got pistols and handguns. Okay, so that's different kind of class of weapon. But yeah, seems like I will have to go and speak to the engineer. I'm just gonna save just in case. I'm getting super paranoid about that stuff now, in case I make some progress and then all of a sudden it crashes and I lose all of it. But I haven't crashed. Have you noticed? I haven't crashed this entire time, so that means it was indeed my setup and nothing to do with the mod itself or anything like that. It was to do with BLSC and not being updated. It just wasn't updated. So I would like to buy some cannons, sir. I'm also going to get some engineers as well, by the way. This is going to be a really good idea for me to do that. Okay, so here's the thing. These are what I'm talking about right here. Wait a minute. Where are they? There. Long rifles. So these are technically... Okay, so they are actually counted as handguns. Look at that. They are actually counted as handguns, these long rifles right here. So that means that, indeed, Deadeye would possibly be working with our weapon, because we obviously have handgun right there. That's the thing. The wording threw me off, okay? The wording just threw me off a great deal. Because you could see here that this is a long rifle as well, and I thought because this is, you know, kind of... I mean, it's obvious. It's a long rifle, so obviously I kind of assumed, hey, you know what? It's going to be... only applying to that. That's the reason why I took the other thing. But obviously, in close quarter situations, yeah, it'd probably be a really good idea for us to take the other thing, because it does give us a pretty decent amount of increased damage. But don't worry, I'm going to be respecking anyway, because I do need to, you know, spec out of pack it in and spec into the other thing. That is definitely going to make a huge difference for us. Anyway, I have spec'd every single focus point that I can now into Steward, and so I think what I'm actually going to do next, I'll probably go for Athletics, to be honest. Probably do that. Did I level up again, by the way? I think I did. Yes, but I have no other points to spend. Sad. Now, see, that's the point in the game where I go, oh, you know, because I really, really want to have more career options, because they are so fun. They fundamentally change how powerful your character is. It's such an amazing progression system that they've come up with in the old realms. Anyway, that is going to be it for this episode. I thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.